Welcome back to Z1 Plays. Today I'm going to show you how to beat Shiny Ting Lu in the TERA Raid battle. I'm sure that you've already been grinding him, but I'm going to give you an alternative couple of strategies that you can use to defeat Shiny Ting Lu. So hang tight while we get into a battle lobby. There we are. Here we are in a match lobby. So the two Pokemon that I really wanted to cover today are Brute Bonnet as well as Swampert. Okay, so let me go over here to my physical attackers. Yep, looking at a shiny Swampert with Liquidation and Screech. Again, a physical Swampert here with a Shell Bell item to be able to recover some health. The other option, of course, is, like I mentioned, the Brute Bonnet, recently a world champion Pokemon, which is awesome, using Seed Bomb and the Shell Bell as well. And then you can have Sunny Day and or Ingrain if you need the extra support. But my Brute Bonnet has no problem tanking moves. But the reason these two are so powerful is because they synergize well with some other strategies that are going on. So Brute Bonnet in particular, anything that needs the sunlight to be able to do more damage is going to be doing really well here. But I'm not going to use the Brute Bonnet for that this time. I'm probably just going to use him as a straight-up attacker. And then for Swampert specifically, there are a lot of Kyogres running around. If you have a Kyogre on your team, or a Pelipper, but specifically Kyogre because it's so good into Ting Lu, if you have a Kyogre that's going to set the rain, Swampert's damage just goes really haywire. So lead with one Screech and then just start Liquidation over and over again, and your Swampert will really chip in a lot of damage. But we're going to go with the Brute Bonnet this time. And I'm just going to start firing off Seed Bombs because I'm not sure that my teammates really need the solar power. And I know that I do not need the Ingrain. I'm going to be able to just bash my way to a victory with Seed Bomb. The problem with this match, though, is just looking at my teammates. I'm not sure how well they're going to do because Appleton as well as Lilligant I feel like are pretty frail, or can be. And then even Quackquaval is... he's not the strongest type of Pokemon, but that's okay. In other words, I've had a few games recently where I've been in matches with like Rayquaza, Kyogre, Ogrepon, a lot of Ogrepon. Well, this match I'm using a lot weaker Pokemon around me, but that's okay. I'm using Brute Bonnet, and we're just going to Seed Bomb this guy to death, Terrastalize as soon as we can, just try to bash through the shield. And it looks like my teammates are doing okay at this point, so maybe we're going to be all right. Not time to Terrastalize yet, my bad. The Shell Bell is really just kind of a unbeatable item in TERA Raids, and if you don't know why, I'll explain really briefly. With this Seed Bomb set, and then also with my Swampert set that's doing Liquidation, the thing is that both of these guys resist a lot of Ting Lu's moves, and so they're able to take the damage really well. And so when you're not taking very much damage, but you have the Shell Bell, what happens is a percentage of the HP that you do becomes your health that you gain from attacking when you use the Shell Bell. Rather than leftovers, which does just like a straight-up portion of your health back every turn, the Shell Bell does it when you attack, and it's based on how much damage you do. Well, to a TERA Raid Pokemon who has infinitely more health than a normal Pokemon, like you're doing a percentage of their health that you just did in damage. And so you're getting a lot more health than you would normally get back in a regular battle with a Shell Bell. So, and especially like if you have a Swords Dance set or something where you're doing, say, 3 or 4 normal health bars of damage, you're going to be gaining back like your whole entire health bar in the Shell Bell Regain. So I think it's one of the craziest items in TERA Raids for that reason. And it works really good on these two sets because, like I said, these two Pokemon, Brute Bonnet and Swampert, are both very good at sustaining damage and returning. And that Shell Bell just kind of gets them over the edge of being able to sustain and not fall to the damage. We've almost cracked his shield. And to me, that's kind of the game with Ting Lu. If you crack his shield, usually you're able to pull out the win. But we'll see. Here we go. The TERA Seed Bomb getting me some recovery on that Shell Bell. Should be huge here. Back into the green. Yes. All right. We're going to make it just fine. Looks like Quackquaval is about to go down, though. As well as maybe the Lilligant. See, this is what's frustrating to me, is that these Pokemon are not, none of them are really able to tank Ting Lu as well as Brute Bonnet is. And so they're going to go down, and we might even end up losing this one, but I guess we're going to see here. Maybe not, because Quackquaval, he's already back, so maybe we can win it. Here we go. Oh, yeah, we got this. Come on, come on, come on. We got him. Not too bad. Well, as I said earlier, please consider using Brute Bonnet. If I get in a match with you and you're using Brute Bonnet or Swampert, I'm going to be totally happy because I know that you can hold your own. And please use those over the frailer Pokemon because people don't understand that. No matter how hard you can hit, if you're going down, you're going to ruin the TERA Raid for everybody. So, well, thank you all for tuning into this very short test stream with ZQ1 Plays. We'll be back hopefully in the next few days with another stream, maybe developing a streaming schedule and then doing a few more videos because I'm really enjoying shiny hunting in this game, especially as we're getting close to the release of Pokemon Legends ZA and have a lot more coming down the pipeline. So, see you in the next video, the next stream, whatever. Come hang out, join the Discord. You know the drill. Thanks for being a part of my YouTube channel. Peace.